Alright, so I wanted to give a quick update on the truck. It's Friday, I started on her Thursday night. I got almost to the valve covers having off yesterday. I've been out here for a little while. Today, Friday afternoon, got one valve cover off. The other one is just about ready to come off. Cracked loose. I think I got one fuel line in the way in the back. I got the fuel pump off of the valve cover already. There's a mechanical fuel pump mounted to the valve cover. That's kind of crazy, but because there's two. There's a electric one and a mechanical one on the valve cover. But let's see. So I still got to pull all the pulleys off. Harmonic balancer, alternator, oil pan, and then the front cover can come off. I'm hoping I get the front cover off by the end of the night or real close. And I checked out the timing procedure and stuff is pretty straightforward. It's not that tricky, but yeah, so far got coil packs, one valve cover there, and I got a table set up. I don't know if I showed this already or not, but pretty organized, all my stuff for now. I have yet to put a new part on, but I've taken a lot of old stuff off. I've got a different spark plug that's pre-gapped, and it's one step colder NGK plugs that they recommended, so I got those to put in. The factory plugs are still down in there now. But one other thing that was kind of neat, well, because of that fuel pump or whatnot was in the way of the coil packs, there's one like little remote mount coil pack where it has to jump around, because it's basically, the coil pack is pretty much directly underneath this thing. It was too close to have a top like this on it. So yeah, that one just sits in there, no bolt at all or nothing. The other ones are all bolted down. Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the hardware organized. That thing's, yeah, whoops, two studs, two nuts for this thing. This thing goes on a set of studs in there, so trying to keep everything organized best of my ability, but hopefully we get that timing cover off today, and tomorrow we can put the billet timing sprocket on, the billet oil pump, boundary billet oil pump, and man, start the assembly. The supercharger kit itself is going to be easier than the oil pump part. Like, I would have been to bolting on the supercharger a long time ago, but the valve covers are freaking pretty time consuming. So anyway, I'm gonna have a lot of hours into it, but it'll be worth it, hopefully, once it's all done. I'll catch you guys up in a little bit. Peace. What's up, guys? Back for another update today. I don't think I've showed it in a little while. I just finally got down to the stock oil pump. That's the last part I need to replace. So there's the billet oil pump, billet timing gears there. Finally done with the teardown. Now it is the starting process of assembling everything back together. Get the oil pump back on, then the oil pan, then the air conditioning, and then yeah, one thing at a time after that. But wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. I'm hoping another 2-3 days I'll have it. I started on it Thursday a couple hours after work, Friday a couple hours after work, Saturday I had a migraine all day, I didn't touch it. Sunday I got the balancer off. Let's see, yesterday after work I got some work done on it, but then my kid had a baseball game. So today it's about noon and I'm close to finishing up at work, so I'm gonna try and get some good progress in the assembly process. So yeah, we're gonna start with I'll throw this pump back on, timing gear back on. There I've got the timing chains and the guides and the timing tensioners and all that stuff, so I'll feel a lot better about it when I can get that stuff back on. So we'll keep you posted. I'll give you another update later today and tomorrow. Till next time. What's up, guys? Another quick update here. Not sure exactly how far we were last I videoed. I think I videoed right when we had I was all the way down to the oil pump and timing gears and all that stuff off. So hopefully I have video of that. But I've started the assembly process now. We've got the AC pulley switched out, got the harmonic balancer on, the billet oil pump on, the billet timing gears on, of course. This piece swapped out here. We're to the pulley setup that goes in here now. So I'm a good bit started on the actual blower install now. Though I think the worst of the job is over, I hope, anyway. But it's been a heck of a project. I'll update you again a couple times as it gets back together, and then start up. Hopefully today is Wednesday. I'm hoping by like Friday or Saturday it'll be ready to run. So we'll see you again later today or tomorrow. Hey, what's up, guys? So another day. I've made some progress. Blower is on, injectors, fuel rails. This is a reservoir bottle for the intercooler. I haven't got started on the intercooler yet. Just buttoning some stuff up on the blower itself. Got it all torqued down. So yeah, we're getting close. It's Thursday. I don't know if I showed you guys yesterday or not my progress, but anyway, I'm trying to video a little bit here and there as we go. So there it is for now. We'll catch up with you again. Hey, we are back. So it's Sunday morning. I'm not sure when the last day is I had this out, Thursday or so, but she is 99% done. I got a map sensor I never plugged in the back, ground up there on the firewall to attach, but supercharger, intercooler, I filled them both up with coolant. I gotta bleed them out yet, either get a vacuum purge deal or just figure out how to make sure I get all the air out. But right now, working on the fuel pump booster. I've got that grounded. I ran it out here. I have to finish that up and figure out how to load the tune and stuff. I have a test tune. I can only make one hit. I think it's like 2 to 5,000 wide open throttle. And then after that, I'm not supposed to really even drive it aggressively until he can review that data log, data log at 2 to 5,000 RPM run, and then so he can review that data log and then tell me I'm either okay or whatever. But skid plate to throw on. Oh yeah, I'll check this stuff out here. This is that company I've talked about before. I've got the drive shaft loop from. We got the front differential brace and the rear diff brace V2. Pretty sweet adjustable shock and stuff, at least double adjustable and all that for the rear diff. So yeah, it's more fun stuff to install, but I've been working on this truck for about 2 weeks, all my spare time, trying to get her done. So I hope she will fire tonight. A couple things I'm going to tidy up real quick, and then I'll load the tune and hopefully fire it up. So today or tomorrow we should see her run if I didn't screw up the timing or something catastrophic. I tried hard to do a good job, but the kit was very nice. That's about the cheesiest brackets they gave me, which I could always come up with something better. But to slide this reservoir bottle over, even just paint them black or something, and trim off the bolt that sticks out the bottom. But that kind of holds it in place a little bit, sits into the plastic shroud, but it's not going to really hurt anything. But the intake system's pretty sweet that they got. finished out for it. The see if I can twin jet 69 VMP throttle body, and the FIC 1000 injectors are in, and all the hoses, and everything should be done. I do have a bunch of other parts on the way too. My diff braces and stuff to put on. Something else I'm waiting on. Traction bars, they're on their way. Well, they're a couple weeks out still. They're not shipped yet, but they're ordered. Catch can. Oh yeah, I got a nice catch can set up right now. I'm still using the factory breathers and whatnot, so which is fine. It's not going to hurt anything, but catch can's a better idea. So yeah, I'll have a catch can on it in the next week, and then a bunch more parts to add and tuning, and as soon as we get all our parts on, we'll switch it to E85, and then she'll really be ready to rip. So just working on that. Probably be another couple weeks at least to get all that stuff tidied up and get her tuned, and who knows. I've never done this remote tuning process, so I don't know. I know he's guaranteed to answer you within 48 hours, I believe, to get you a retune every time you send him a data log, so that's not too bad. If I probably by Monday or Tuesday I can get him a log, so by next weekend I should be able to have a safer, better tune. You know, it'll have its second tune in it at least by next weekend if we got no crazy leaks or valves bouncing off of pistons from not being timed right or something crazy like that. But we'll keep you updated and catch up again. God bless and peace if this is the end of this video. Catch you next time. You know when your parameters are showing up.
They're showing up on here. Spark notes. Okay, stop it.